Well, I've been trying to make a review video for a while on this truck. I was going to do a 60,000 mile review. Well, that came and passed. And then last weekend, I was trying to get another review for 65,000 miles. Well, I'm up to almost 65,590 miles right now. So I just figured hell with it. I'm going to do it right now while I'm driving, because I'm always driving and I really don't have much time to be stopping. Now, this is 2019 Ram Classic. It's the 4x4. I like that. That's great. I love the 4x4. Works fantastic. I have occasionally had it where it didn't want to click out, but I've also been doing it on the move and in neutral and stuff like that, so I don't know if it's supposed to do it like that or not, but if you put it in park and put it in two-wheel drive after being in four-wheel drive, it's just fine. Four-wheel drive works good. I haven't had any issues with it. I use the four-wheel drive almost weekly, so it's commonly used. So far, the driving's been amazing. Haven't had any issues. I just put a new set of tires on the truck last week. It's my third set of tires. Yeah, I'm not gentle to this truck. I really don't have much for ways of complaints about this truck so far. This stupid thing, I don't like that thing, because when it comes about 2 o'clock, the sun shines in, and it just oh my gosh, it reflects right back in your face. I really wish it wasn't chrome. It drives me up a wall. Currently got a loading back there, and the truck's full of stuff from my grandma, so I'm gonna go bring that to her. I'm going through the Everglades right now. I'm in Mississippi land. You know, just trying to follow the speed limit and not get pulled over, because they don't play nothing about that. Ooh, there's another cop. Everything works pretty well. Haven't had any issues with transmission, 4x4 axles, nothing. I've changed the brakes once. Jesus, brake pads here are expensive as hell. I kind of see why now, because like I got a new set of brake pads on there, and they are nowhere near as good as the Dodge ones that I had on there that came from the factory. You know, I'm kind of smoking the new ones out. So took it to the mountains in Tennessee, went up, you know, Cherokee National Forest, and went up to Dale Hollow Dam and a little bit northern Tennessee. Just, you know, cruised around whole Tennessee. Got into there was like a car meet in the mountains, and that was fun. We all cruised around. I'm not part of the group. I just happened to slip in somehow. Hear my truck screeching down mountains. It was a pretty good time. I used the tow haul mode for going down the mountains. It works very well. It works very well. And being from Florida, you can always tell when we're up there, because you'll see those people. You can smell the brakes coming off their damn car up there. And I know that's a us thing. So, but I put it on tow haul mode and just lightly tap the brakes, and then the engine brake does its job. I don't know if it's an engine brake. I just used it that way. I used to have a manual truck, so this works for me. That's just what I did with it. I love the truck. I've treated it good. I do my oil changes. Although I found out there's a 50 or 60,000 mile oil change for the transmission, and the whole transmission pan is actually a filter. So I didn't know that, and I got to get that done. So that's a little bit behind. Hopefully I don't lose a transmission because of that. But you know, I'm just trying to do my thing. And oh yeah, I need to slow down. Slow way down. I'm not putting what the speed is on video. Not getting in trouble for that. I deleted one of the mufflers, that long one that's under there, and it's a little loud, but I like the way it sounds. Sounds good. The only time it kind of gets annoying is when it kicks down to 4 cylinders. I realize that it sounds funny when it's on 4 cylinders running. Aside from that, I love it. I would suggest not taking off that second little muffler looking thing in the back there, because then it's stupid ass loud, and it gets really really annoying, and it'll give you a headache in about 5 minutes. Trying to think, anything else I can really think of. Biggest issues I've had with this truck so far is people hitting it with their freaking doors in parking lots. The paint kind of chips off. I don't know if it's not the best paint or whatever, but it's still a pretty ass truck, and I enjoy it, and it drives great. Cruise control works good, other than at like low speeds going over bridges and stuff. It gets a little weird. Goes a little bit too fast and makes me worry about getting pulled over and stuff like that. Other than that, I mean, there's not much I can think of. Heck, looking around, it really isn't much I can think of at all. And it's been good. It's snappy truck. It does pretty good, keeping up with other vehicles, and it's gotten me everywhere I need to go, and I took it down to the mud pits, and honestly, people were looking at me like, how the hell is this truck out here? The truck had no problem with it. It was like driving it, on a regular road. I just went slow, didn't let the truck get too slow that it would stop. And it cruised no problems. It tows good. I had no issues with towing with this truck so far. I haven't really gone too heavy with it. I have a boat I use regularly, so I take that out almost every week, and it tows that without any issue. The boat doesn't weigh much. The traction control, I really like keeping my traction control off. That works amazing. It's specifically like when I'm in grass or anything, like I have to go over to my grandma's house because I keep the boat parked in the back of her house. We have an ordinance here, you can't keep boats in your driveway and shit like that. So it helps me not to tear up her grass. I just put traction control on, or traction control off, and so both tires kind of lock up a bit. Four-wheel drive lock and traction control off, do not use on asphalt. The truck will hop when you're turning, because that thing locks up pretty damn good. I've had zero complaints about the four-wheel drive on this truck. And I think that's about all I got to go with it on it. I finally, thanks to somebody who I was talking to the other day, I found out that I can make the seatbelt sound go away by clicking the seatbelt thing 3 times with the ignition and run, and then shut it off. And that's thank God for that. That was irritating as hell. Riding down a dirt road and the damn thing's just danging at you. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Well, that's my review. Sorry I had to do it in this manner. Truck's still doing good, still drives fine, haven't had any issues. It's a really fun truck, good truck off-road. Honestly, my biggest complaint's that stupid shiny piece there. So, take it as it is. I'm not going to say it's better than a Chevy or a Ford or anything like that. I'm just going to say 65,000 miles. I'm a rough individual on vehicles, and I drive a lot. So I'm just over a year now with 65,000, and I love it. And hopefully I pay it off before it dies. Y'all have a good day.